up to the setting. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of squads from the American. As we'll see, the UAB Blazers taking on the Florida Atlantic Owls. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Blazers will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Florida Atlantic's offense will get the first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Might be changing the route. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pulls it in on the right. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. On the run, it's Sands. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. The Owls moving quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Right back to it. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And after the really good gain on 1st down, they'll try to... Into the end zone he goes! Touchdown, Owls!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's McCray. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Blazers offense will go to work for the first time. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Looking left. He's got an open man. Running through contact, just dismissing tackles. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking deep. And the DB right with him to knock it away. All right, guys, let's look at the situation for UAB. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3-star quarterback last week. And for a program like this, that can be a great building block.
That was a massive win for them. There were so many bigger programs after this guy, and yet he ended up here. And because of that, he is now a key building block, not just for this offense, but for the team moving forward. Lots of people... excited, and a lot of people expect to win right now just because of how good this 3-star QB is.
Looking downfield, it's Kitna. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Blazers will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. That is coverage just the way you draw it up. Don't even let him get started, and they knock him down deep in his own end. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. One of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. On the run, deep down the right side. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive. Maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later, go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on first down, first play of the drive. If you get the matchup, take the shot. And that's exactly what happened. Nice job.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Terrell. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Pulls it in. It's Smith. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're facing a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Working the middle. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line.
Here's an incredible statistic early in this game. With that catch, he's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're only in the 1st quarter still. He has been getting open. He's been making catches. At some point, the defense may have to start triple covering this game.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's Sands. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And guys, how many 1st downs is that? Just on this drive alone. I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
And the Owls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll send the back in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Terrell. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
And the last thing you want after controlling the ball, moving it down the field, is to have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's 3rd and goal. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. They've held this ball forever, driven it deep, now facing a 3rd and goal. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Took a shot as he threw. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. So the intentional grounding call will be a loss of down, and now it's 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. And it's no good. He missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Motion from the back. Back to throw. It's Kitna. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game tackle.
And the Blazers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Blazers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. Got it looking for the 1st down. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. And guys, Florida Atlantic is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Hand off to the single back. Let's talk for just a second about UAB. It can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Runs through the tackle. He's got it out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver, different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. To the air, it's Kitna. Looking to buy time. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, UAB.
It's a phenomenal effort on 3rd down by the QB, but how about the blocking? When that play broke down, look at the receivers running routes. They all of a sudden turned around, and they went and got some blocks to help out their QB. You got to love it.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. LSU is just getting blown off the field today. It's like they haven't even been competitive. How'd you like to be the network censor on the coaches show this week? They're trailing by 14 to South Carolina. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Owls are in the hurry-up. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Quickly to the tight end. And it looks as if Florida Atlantic will have enough for the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll try to snap it quickly.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming. Looking for a gap. It's Sands. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Hauls it in. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
The Owls need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. Picks up the first down.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on fourth down.
Looking for a crease to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. Quarterback on the keeper. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Owls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a man. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Messer. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal. Gets the back moving. From the gun. Grabbed behind the line. It's Sands. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Timeout, UAB.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They're trying to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left. We are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Well, that was about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To the air, it's Kitna. Using the quick game.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. The short hand, it's Milner. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Just keep slinging it. With the catch, it's Milner. Turning it on. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a 1st down, and they have to show some urgency here.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a 1st down.
And the Blazers with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
The Blazers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the air, it's Kitna. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. And the Blazers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
And that is how you bring it. You see the ball, you go get it right now, and you bring the wood with some bad intentions.
It is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He wants to change this route. He'll start this drive firing. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is.
Intentional grounding offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Platt. And they're able to make the tackle. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly. Third down play from the gun. Fires to the right. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag.
Intentional grounding offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Owls will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. They'll keep it on the ground. Powers through the defender. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to...
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
That really wasn't his best throw. I tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to zip it in there and sometimes put some air underneath it. He chose the wrong one, put a little too much air underneath it. Defensive player makes the nice pick.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
And I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
And the Owls trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Got it set up on the outside. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. After getting knocked down behind the line, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Back to pass. Looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need one more yard on 3rd down. They'll try to pound their way in. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative.
Oh, they block it. Not gonna get there as this defense makes a stand.
You know, it's blocked field goals in moments like that that are momentum changers. That could be the difference in this game. What a great individual effort knocking that thing down.
UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own one. They go to the counter. Finds a hole, and he'll pick up 6 out to the 8-yard line.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field, and it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Blazers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Using his feet to buy time. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Caught in the backfield, it's Klein. Oh, what a cut! Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk, and on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right spot. Nice job.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. How about the little toss out to the fullback to give him a touch?
And you said little toss because they're not trying to throw bombs to the fullback. This is a guy that's going to be more of a possession wide receiver. But if you can depend on him and he can catch the football consistently, you can get those little gains, those positive gains, and keep the defense in the right balance.
It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Kitna. He's going to throw deep right side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. And if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. LSU is getting handled right now, and for this to be happening to this program in front of these fans, it's almost inexplicable. They're trailing by 25 to South Carolina. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's Sands. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Making side adjustments here. On third down, he drops to throw. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Well, the free safety's just sitting back there deep in cover 3. He's got zone. He's got middle field responsibility. Just watching the quarterback's eyes. He reads the throw, breaks on it. That's just too easy for him.
Sends it back in motion. Back to throw. It's Kitna. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on second and long.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Blazers. They take the lead with the 6. Looking for the 2-point try. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks into the open. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Owls with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for space. It's Sands. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Florida Atlantic races to the line. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
You want to end a play quickly? Get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield and making something happen.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Makes the grab. It's Messer. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. That's caught. It's Smith. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox. From the gun on third down. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long, and you've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break, and they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
To the air on on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
Yeah, and they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill, go get the running back, get him on the ground.
They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Messer. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
The throw. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target just simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls incomplete on 3rd, now setting up 4th down.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Platt. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. To the ground to try to move the chains. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th-quarter lead. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Trying to get rid of it. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is.
Intentional grounding offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now it's 3rd and goal. He's looking downfield to throw. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. On the ground, it's Jackson. Hard running there. Finds a good hold there and gets 4 to give them a little breathing room out to the 5.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
All right, so I know the defense is going to be aggressive, right? They got their stop. They forced a third down. How aggressive does the offense want to be in response? Because if I throw the football, get a first down, I can run this clock almost out. This defense has to make a choice, but this offense, how aggressive do you want to be?
And this is going to be incomplete on third. And the Blazers send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
You got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Wants to go up top on first down. Working that wide receiver screen.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Back to pass on second down. They'll run the screen. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. This Florida Atlantic offense is on a roll. They'll run it. It's Sands. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. So he gets stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now in this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
He just misses on the big downfield shot. And I think some people think that's a difficult throw to make. But I'll tell you what, a lot of times you put a little air underneath it and you just trust your guy more than you trust the DB. But it's hard to do when you overshoot your wide receiver.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Interesting call here for the head coach, too, because you need a touchdown. Now, it's 4th and long. You could kick the field goal and cut into the lead, but it depends on how much you trust your defense right now. They may go for this one, guys.
Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
He's looking to throw. Incomplete on the 2-point try. They tried to push this lead out to a field goal, but they'll have to settle for holding a 1-point lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's McCray. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Kitna. Puts it out of the air. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a...
Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The Blazers will have it 1st and 10. They just keep firing. Oh, they're after him. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Right on target this time. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the 1st down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Milner. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Deep shot for the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll pull it on the read. How about that job to get down in the nick of time to avoid the big hit? Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Owls just want to hold on to this ball for the final minute. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's when the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Back to pass, it's Kitna. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's taking the deep. It's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. They've got got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. The line of scrimmage is the 43. That leaves this kicker with 60 yards, separating him from a game-winning kick and becoming a legend. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance.
And how about that in the 4th quarter, and you need your kicker to execute a bomb to take the lead. You trust him, and he absolutely delivers.
They make the stop. The coverage team up to the challenge as they put a stop to the return and an end to the game. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics. I know we tend to